Hi, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good, good. So how did this last week go for you?
Um, Pretty good. I've been working on my meals, planning my meals.
Okay. I know last week we had set the goals that you were going to set, make sure that you had at least 3 meals every week planned. Were you able
Mhm.
to do that?
Yeah, but I've just been having difficulty with finding what I was gonna eat,
Okay.
figuring that out.
Was it the just like what do you mean by that?
Um, like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things, and I've been doing my research on like what's good, what's bad,
Mhm.
all the stuff that goes into your food, all that. So I've just been trying to like be wary of that, but at the same time, there's so many options, so I don't really know what to put on there, what's good for me. So I've just been trying to figure that out.
I know that we had talked before about your girlfriend wasn't so keen on being on the diet plan too, is trying to find meals that are gonna appease both of you and keep you healthy. Are
Hmm.
those some of the issues that you're having as well?
Yeah, that's one of the issues because like she doesn't like everything that I like, and especially because of this health thing, she definitely doesn't like it. She's more of an unhealthy eater, so she's not really enjoying it. So I'm just kind of alone here in this journey, but I'm okay with that.
Um, we'll talk about that in a little bit more in a little bit. I know that you had issues with eating at work.
Hmm.
How did that go this past week?
It was pretty good. I didn't really like. I guess I wouldn't say pretty good. It's been mediocre.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's free meals, so I gotta. I feel that I gotta take advantage of it, but because of this new the health kick thing, I've just been kind of staying away from it. But at the same time, I've still been getting my meals.
Okay. Any other issues that you've been having this past week?
Um, I mean, sometimes it's motivation issues.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll like just think like, I'm already here, so like I don't really got to keep going. I'm already where I want to be, kind of
Right. Because I know
just
you
settling
did
for
lose
that.
17 pounds already. Did you lose any
Mhm.
more this past week then?
Yeah, I've lost about like 15, and then it's like I've noticed like yeah, it's adding up. I'm losing a lot of weight, and it does feel good. It feels pretty good.
Okay. Does it motivate you to keep going or
Yeah, it motivates me to keep going. Like get outside more.
okay. And well, like you just said that sometimes you feel like I'm already here. Why do I keep having to do it? But
Hmm.
it's part of maintaining too and trying to get in those good habits that you want to stay in, right?
Hmm.
Um, what are some things that might help you this next week if you kind of think about it in regards to eating healthier, maybe planning more meals out, um, even trying to find some kind of a compromise with all your meals with you and your girlfriend so that there's some healthy choices and some of her fattening choices. Is that
Um,
something that you could probably do?
yeah, I feel like compromises are something that definitely need to be made. I can't just keep expect to be thriving when I'm not going
Right.
fully committed.
Okay. Um, then I know another goal of yours was after you lost this weight that you had already attained, that you lost, was to exercise more. Have you been more
Mhm.
active this past week?
Yeah, like speaking on earlier, I go outside more. I've been starting to go on more walks, about 20 to 30-minute walks, just kind of exploring the areas that I already know, but still just kind of exploring. I'll
Right.
just I'll just go outside from time to time and just walk, figure out a way
Okay.
to lose some of this weight, but not like going too hard. I I go to the beach sometimes, but it's all the way across town, so like it's definitely a workout, but it's definitely worth it when I get there.
Oh, definitely. So then do you hang out at the beach for a while, swim, or
Yeah,
just come on
I like
back?
to. Yeah, I like to just sit in the sun, just getting all getting all sweaty, releasing all this like just stuff that I have, like
Okay.
all this sweat, all this stuff that I can just get out of me, lose some weight.
There you go. There you go. So then what are some good things that happened this past week?
Um, I've noticed I've been losing more weight, so that's another good thing. And I've also noticed that like my girl does look at me better. Like I've noticed like she has better eyes on me than before, and that's probably because I look better.
Good. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel really good that I'm losing all this weight, and then that is just kind of changing perspectives.
Okay. How is she dealing with you losing weight?
She likes it and she doesn't like it at the same time. Again, as I said, she has her fattening choices, and I'm kind of on this healthier stuff, so it's contradicting. But I'm finding a happy medium in between. I haven't
Good.
found it yet, but I'm finding a happy medium. Like going to a restaurant, she gets her unhealthy thing, I get my healthy thing. She doesn't mind that sometimes.
And then, well, just keep in mind the goals that you set in the beginning of this journey here.
Hmm.
Do you remember some of the things that made you really want to focus on getting your health back in track?
Yeah, me noticing that I can't really do things that other people can, like when for say people are running and I'm the one out of breath and I'm always behind.
Right.
Now I'm not really that behind anymore and I can keep up. So like noticing that has kind of changed the way that I think that, if I just do this, this will be possible. Or if I just keep going on this, then the goal will be a bigger goal that I can reach.
Right. Just take it little steps at a time and you'll get there.
Hmm.
I can definitely tell that there's a confidence difference in you. You definitely seem more sure of yourself and more confident, and that's good.
Hmm.
It's good. That'll help you in all aspects of your life.
Yeah. Losing all this weight has made me feel really confident, really able to put myself out there. And like before I just couldn't. I wanted to feel invisible and I never really knew how to feel when I had all that weight.
Have you noticed a difference at work with your confidence? Do you feel
Yeah,
different when you go there?
I feel more in tune. Like I feel like I'm able to move faster. I feel like I'm more inclined to do more work now that I can zip around and just I have more stamina and all this.
Well, maybe a little bit more focused too.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good, good.
And
Um,
because like, I work around food because of me thinking, I mean like this is just like it's just some ordinary food. Like I could just make this. Like it's not really that. It's not special. So I don't really like I'm not focusing on the food anymore. I'm just focusing on getting work done because I'm not really looking at the food like it's a prize anymore.
there you go. There you go. Nice. So let's see. I know in the past we had talked about your grandma, and she
Mhm.
comes on over and she brings all this fattening stuff. Um, have you been able to talk to her like we had talked about last week?
Um, yeah, I did talk to her about it, and she's proud of me for it, but she thinks that yeah, I'm too skinny. Now she wants me to be fatter and just kind of like she's kind of inviting myself to let myself go, and I'm not really. I told her I'm not really going for it, so I'll still eat her food because I love her, but I can't eat it all or as much as I used to, and I know that.
Right, right. And she's okay with that?
Yeah, I just kind of had to make sure that she understood where I'm at and that I understood that where she's at.
Right. You know, it's it's fine for a treat every once in a while, but eating like that all the time doesn't do anybody any good.
Hmm.
Okay. So let's see. looking back at some of the goals that we had, one of the next big goals was going to be trying to quit smoking. Have you thought more about that at all, or not really? I know
I've
you're
been
not
putting more.
right now. Sorry, go
Hmm?
ahead. I said I
No,
know you've
okay.
already taken on a lot, but
Um, yeah, not really. Like I've been focusing on just losing weight, as you said, like taking it small steps at a time. I feel like with the smoking, it kind of helps me not get distracted as easy, and
okay,
it's kind of something that I can like almost replace as a meal and just be
okay,
like,
yeah,
if I just hit it, I won't even need to eat.
okay, no, sounds good. That'll be something for later on if you want to continue this and go on to that. But I
Mm-hmm.
think you're doing really good with discussing your lifestyle change, getting more fit, more conscientious about your health. And I think that's really good. And being able to stand up to grandma was a really big step as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is there anything that you think we need to focus on for next week or discuss how to go about something
Um,
that,
I think I would want to move to the smoking aspect. I think I would want to move like 2 weeks. I feel I could quit smoking or at least start that journey.
okay,
Once I'm where I'm at with my weight
mhm.
and my mental health with my weight and all that, I'll be able to let down or put down the smoking.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. As far as meal planning or anything like that, is there anything you'd like to work on yet?
Um, I would like to work on probably gaining more research on like what's good for me, what I need in a day, what my body is compared to everybody else's. Just understanding my surroundings for
Well, how do you think you want to start going about that?
I think if I go to maybe a doctor or just something like that to see like what I need for nutrients, proteins, and I just stay on the minimum level of proteins and or I stay on what I need to lose weight.
Yes.
As long as I know the numbers that I need, I know I can make it.
Do you have a primary care physician that you see on a regular basis?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. That would be probably the first step that you'd need to do. And then they can direct you to get a nutritionalist, who will then be able to help you with what you're going to be needing as far as the kind of proteins, carbs, fats, all that kind of stuff that you should be getting in your body to keep going the way you are, um,
Mhm.
and keep getting to your goal. Um, so maybe that would be a good step for next week or in the near future is to call and try to find a primary care physician. Um, you do have insurance. That's what we're paying for, what's paid for this.
Mhm.
So with that, you should be able to go out and find even a nurse practitioner who would be able to send you off to a nutritionalist.
Mhm.
Another option would be local gyms. If you are a member of one of the gyms around here, talk to a trainer and kind of just see what would be some good starting goals or starting meals for you and things to do like that. But it's
Mhm.
always best to get the opinion of a medical care physician as well.
Yeah.
Um, sounds good. Um, I think that's going to be it for our session today. So for next week, what would be a goal that you think you could make and complete for next week?
Um, the the final part of the meal planning, figuring out what exactly I'm eating, how much carbs, how much protein, how much calories is in every single thing that I eat.
Okay.
And I think that observing is going to be part, the next the next part of this journey is going to be observing just everything that I'm putting into my body and
Oh,
just everything like that.
that would be a good idea. maybe a meal log. They have apps
Yeah.
on your phone that you could track everything with the calories and everything. Even just writing it down on a piece of paper and shoving it in a box every day. Then at least you can go back and look and see what you did. That would be a good idea. All right. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you have a pleasant week. We'll see you next week then.
All right. See you.
Bye.
Bye.